the night. Oh, whip the night. Oh, whip the night.
Hello and welcome to Brighton Broadcaster News. I'm Yasmin Hikmed and these are today's top stories at 1 o'clock. Labour has announced plans to close 2 major immigration detention centres and end immigration targets to stop Theresa May's hostile environment policy. East Sussex County Council's decision to reduce grass cuts in Hastings has angered many residents as they are concerned it may be a health hazard. Today is the dress rehearsal for the royal wedding between Prince Harry and actress Meghan Markle in Windsor, which will be taking place this coming Saturday. Miss Markle has confirmed this lunchtime that her father will not be walking her down the aisle due to recent heart surgery. Bookmakers are betting on her mother being the next best choice. Maternity retailer Mothercare has confirmed it is closing 50 stores as part of a rescue plan, putting at least 800 jobs at risk. Hastings Library has reopened this week with the exposure of Sir Quentin Blake's work, which currently adorns the hallways of the library located in the Brassey Institute. The 12-foot-long painting represents the town's past history, with miniatures of young readers absorbed in their books. Sir Quentin Blake is convinced of the importance of today's young people reading. He says they can be guided to valuable books, but it's also a way of pursuing their explanations and creating their own education.
You have to be able to, whether they're nice or not, or interesting or not, you have to be able to identify with them so that you imagine, in some sense, as you're drawing, that you are them. And that's much more important than whether you're interested in them or like them.
Lead member of Community Services, Councillor Bill Bentley, says that the painting is a wonderful backdrop which will fuel a love of reading among young people in the town. A new exhibition celebrating the people and movements that opposed the First World War has been displayed at Hastings Arts Forum. Emily Johns, creator of The World Is My Country, says the artwork features suffragettes and Maori princesses, disobedient soldiers and German munitions workers, as well as a non-violent Irish revolutionary.
We want to look at the other strands of war resistance that was happening to a very large extent through Britain and across the world, and looking at the First World War in terms of not just what was happening on the Western Front and thinking of the First World War as a war between European nations, but that it was a world war and it was affecting the whole of the world, including the global south.
The Jack in the Green Festival is an annual event that takes place mainly in the city of Hastings. It's a 4-day event which attracts thousands of people every year, and it's a true British May Day celebration not to be missed.
I was the first time here 4 years ago, and I'm from Germany, and I came here all the time, and that's the first time that I'm here for the whole weekend, and I can do the parade as well, so I'm really looking forward to it.
The procession was led by Jack, a living tower of leaves with a crown of flowers who is brought into life by the so-called buggy, who are his protectors for the day. Staying local appears to be a trend on the rise. Figures from the Higher Education Statistics Agency show over 6,000 UK students live with their parents or in their own house, comparing to last year's statistics. Helen Bowler, National Collaborative Outreach Programme Coordinator in Hastings, says Hastings is the 13th most deprived of all local authorities, which is why university is more accessible. The University Centre Hastings, along with the University of Brighton, offer impartial information, advice and guidance to let students know about all the options that are out there and to see university as a springboard into their future career. The coveted Photographer of the Year title was presented to Brighton-born artist Alys Tomlinson for her series X Photo, a personal project that embraced formal portraiture, large and small format landscape and detailed still life images of the X Photos, a votive offering of religious devotion found at pilgrimage sites of Lourdes in France, Ballyverney in Ireland and Grabarka in Poland. I spoke to her on the phone and she taught me what inspired her.
I was really inspired by a film. There's a film called Lourdes by a director called Jessica Hausner. So I saw that film and I'm quite often influenced by other art forms, so not just photography, like film and painting and writing, literature. So I saw this film called Lourdes and I just thought it looked like a really incredibly intriguing and interesting place. So that was when I decided to go there, and that was the first location that I went to, because the project's actually about 3 different locations, all Christian pilgrimage sites. So it was really this film that inspired me to go.
And now for the sport, the England Men's Football World Cup team has been announced by manager Gareth Southgate. The team who are going to play in Russia next month is a mix of experienced international players and some fresh faces who will be getting their first caps for the country.
And finally, if you're looking for something to do on Saturday, Eastbourne's annual carnival is on. The theme for this year is Heroes and Heroines. The carnival starts at 2 p.m. at the Grand Hotel before moving to Princess Park.
So don't forget to dress up. I'd go as Wonder Woman. I bet you'd look lovely in a Deadpool costume.
Stop it, you.
That is all for this lunchtime. I am Yasmin Hikmet and you have been watching Brighton Broadcasting News.